This would be what Freiberger calls the Crew Cab Chevelle, 1966. This is a Chevy 283. This is the predecessor to the 350. It has air horns in it. That's an innovative touch. Oh no! Plastic fuel filter. That's a bad look. Alright. He just put the rust encapsulator in the frame once they pulled the engine. On the firewall and the fenders. All that's rust encapsulator when they pulled the engine out. And I'm assuming they had it rebuilt because it's painted at the same time. So I'm assuming they had it rebuilt, painted red. This is a 283. A 2-barrel carburetor. Unrestored car. It's got good paintwork for a 60-year-old car. See, this is that metallic paint too, so interior is what you'd expect. All right, they would call this a 4-door post or a pillared sedan because the door frames have pillars on them, and there's a post here. So I don't know if they made the Chevelle as a hard top, but it's not bad. Rear seat is original. Just needs to be dry cleaned, but other than that, it's pretty good. That front seat is not the original. And instrument cluster looks something from that era, mid 60s. Huge screen, giant letters. It's got size appropriate tires, 205, 75, R14, all seasons. This was an intermediate or a mid-sized car at the time. This car would have been positioned between the Chevy 2 and the Impala. The Chevy 2, which became the Chevy Nova. So it's got, primer on the rest of the car. But for the most part, you can't even tell the primer from the original paint. That's how nondescript it is. So there's two things I would do when you get these old cars, though. I would put a rear view mirror on the passenger side, safety, and I would always do a power brake booster or a power brake conversion. See what he's got on this thing? He's got one single pot on that master cylinder. 1967 was the first year for that, but if I'm going to have something this old, I would just convert that to a dual cylinder, dual reservoir. Safety,
The only thing is, at least now, this car you can actually work on an engine.
Oh, you can work on it, yeah.
Having a fancy computer to do anything.
Oh, sure, definitely.
Those are what I remember growing up watching my dad, because I was the oldest and handling the tools.
But I just say, if you get something this old, that's one thing I would convert to modern, is that brake system. Because if that one line rusts out, you don't have anything. So if you use two reservoirs, at least you'll have one circuit still complete. Yeah.